Hi, we're here at ERA's Spotlight session on endorsements and testimonials. I'm here with Linda Goldstein of Manette, Phelps and Phillips. And Linda, if I could ask you a question, how might you advise a marketer to leverage the power of social media marketing and social media agents while mitigating their exposure to an enforcement action?
So the biggest risk now to marketers in terms of using social media is the potential risk of liability for claims that are made either by their social media agents or by affiliate marketers over whom the advertiser may have little or no control, because one of the most challenging aspects of the new guides is that they establish potential liability for an advertiser for statements made by social media agents, buzz marketing agents, affiliate marketers, even if the advertiser isn't controlling the content of that communication. So if there's any association or connection between the advertiser and that speaker, whether it's an affiliate marketer or a blogger, the advertiser is potentially liable for whatever the content of that communication is. There's absolutely no way any advertiser realistically can follow what every single person that's engaging in some sort of social media campaign on its behalf is saying. But I think what a marketer can do, and what the FTC has indicated that it would consider to be a reasonable response by advertisers in these circumstances, is to have in place a reasonable and appropriate social media policy. And that social media policy should apply both internally and externally, meaning the social media policy should set forth certain requirements and guidelines for those third parties who are being engaged by the advertiser to conduct social media campaigns on its behalf. So again, that might be the bloggers, the social media agents, affiliate marketers, and there also needs to be an internal social media policy that applies to a company's own employees. In terms of what that social media policy should provide, there should be certain types of conduct that should be described in that social media policy, what kinds of claims are permissible, if there are certain kinds of claims that the advertiser does not want to have made for its product, that may be in the policy as well. The policy should certainly require that the social media agents disclose that they're somehow affiliated with or have some connection with the advertiser. And in addition to that, it's really important that the social media policy have a monitoring and training component. So to the extent that, again, if the advertiser is directly engaging certain bloggers or social media agencies or social media advertising networks, there should be some direct training or guidelines that go from that advertiser to those third parties. And then the advertiser has some ability on its own to routinely and regularly monitor the activities of those social media agents to see what it is they're saying about the product. And if they see something out there that doesn't comport with their own guidelines in terms of what they can and cannot say about their product, they need to contact those people. There may need to be some disciplinary action. They may need to suspend their contracts. But I think that this is all about monitoring and training, and I think the biggest change for marketers is that we just can't bury our heads in the sand anymore. We're going to have some responsibility for what others are saying about our products if we've engaged them in some way to be a part of our overall marketing campaign. But with proper due diligence in terms of selecting your vendors, who you're going to do business with, training, monitoring, and having good guidelines as part of your contract, I think marketers should be able to really mitigate the risk substantially and enjoy the power that social media provides.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Linda.